Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Let's Play OmniFactory. This is episode 52. Okay, so off camera I did some more work. As you can see, I have some Signalum and some, whoa, what the hell? Lumium in my hand, because I am ready to set up the blast furnaces. I added an extra one, so these last two are going to be processing the Signalum and Lumium. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab, I think, some interfaces I need still. And yeah, basically I'm trying to get the Signalum and Lumium because I am wanting to upgrade my power system, because with the next upgrade kit, this one right here, I am going to be needing Lumium, Signalum, and Redstonia. Well, this is easy. It's just a redstone gear in a reconstructor, or once I get over into thermal expansion, I can just make a compactor and make the gear working die. And I'm going to want to make that anyway for a couple of other recipes, so that will be fun. Okay, so let's get this angled properly. I never grabbed the arms, didn't I? Let's see. Arms. Okay. Now we want to carefully place these like so and like so. Okay. Now this one will be Lumium. So import. Oh, I need the filters too. Filter. There we go. Okay, so back to this. We'll do import and we'll do keep exact. Whatever, 64 is fine, I guess. And then over here, import and oh, I need to change that. There we go. So now that goes there. Make that a high number. And this goes here. Make that a super high number. And that shall not work yet because I don't have the fluid hatches and I don't have the primal mana. So let's get that situated, shall we? I totally forgot about that. Let's get rid of this. And we can keep the rest here. I get rid of that actually. Okay, so what that makes, I'm gonna need a fluid extractor. I hate to keep making HV, but once I get the means to make IV, then I'm gonna be replacing most of my stuff with the IV tier of machines, which would be the purple tier right here. Excuse me. Just taking a sip of my drink there. How bad is it gonna be to make the IV machines? Looks like just T-steel mostly. T-steel, annealed copper, tungsten cable, neodymium. I don't think that's too bad. Let's see if I can find neodymium dust. So I think the neodymium isn't that expensive. Let me just check on that. It's not terrible, but can we get neodymium anywhere else? I don't think so. Let me just look around here. The bastanysite, apparently. Monazite? So there's a lot of things actually that give neodymium. Let's see, let me look at the quest book to see if there's anything else I can check off my list of things to do. Progression. So I got the tungsten coil blocks. Next would be high-speed steel type G, it looks like. And then G, and then Aquida, and then I guess it doesn't have us make the other high-speed steel type. There is another one, I believe. It might be somewhere else. I believe it's still used, but yeah, we don't need to worry about that right now. We still want to get, I still want to get down into micro miners. So honestly, this quest isn't that terrible to do, but I also need to get into epoxy for the next tier of circuits. So that might be something I do very soon. Oh, use my throat. I want to get into it soon, but I would like to get into IV machinery so that I can not have to worry about upgrading it so soon again, right? Okay, so I want a fluid face, I want an item interface, I want an arm, and probably gonna need a controller too. And then a emitter. There we go. So waiting on that controller. Now, so what I'm gonna do here is not do that. I want to grab that back, grab mana dust, and I think that should refill or start refilling. Is it on auto stock? I don't think it is. Let me double check. It is not, so let me fix that right up now. Go. That should start making. Let me just verify. Okay, there it goes. Good. Okay, so let's go back to our room of HV machinery. And it looks like I already made a column here. And I might go back on my word and say that I might dip into the chemical stage of the chemical making for epoxy on HV, but we'll see. So let's go import, and then that's like that. Now we need to cable this up. Is there anything down there? It doesn't look like it. Okay, so we got some cabling down here. Don't have any more conduits on me though, that's a problem. But I can go grab some. We have a terminal right here. There we go. Have any torches on me? I do. So we'll bring this over. I think that's fine. Okay, so next up we'll put that. Oh, we need to rotate it first. I always forget which machines will let me put the controller on them like that without having to rotate. Emitter, and this will output fluid, right? And then once I get this set up, I need to go and grab a bucket of primal mana, but it also needs power first, so that might help. Go. Torch, okay. And conduit. Oh, I have conduit right there. Get down there. And where is the nearest power junction? Should really clear all this out. Okay, could just go across here, I suppose. There we go. Where is the... There it is. That should be good. Okay, so is that going? No, not yet. I need to turn that off first. Let me turn that off so I can grab a bucket there. Now put that in there and say 64 buckets. Emit when those are above. And there we go. Primal mana. That quest is done. Now we can output it. So, okay, so that should be fine. And we should get some more primal mana in there soon, I hope. Let me just check on something to see if maybe our system can't make it right now. Mana? No, I can make it, alright. Oh, you know what? I think I messed up on the the setup, possibly. Let's see. No, it's on import. So what's the issue? Oh, there we go. I don't know. Sometimes AE2 can be a bit wonky. Nonetheless, we should have mana. There we go. Now, well, we need to go set this up in our blast furnace. I don't remember if I don't think I did put the hatch in there yet. I forgot I need 2 hatches. Derp. Hatch. And then another interface. Come on. There we go. Oh, I'm flubbing. Messing up all sorts today. Input and input. And, wrench. Go. So like that. And boom. And boom. And it's filling up. Good. Okay, so now this should be running. But it doesn't have enough power. That what? It's going. It might just be saying that, but it looks like though we are making the ingots. It might take a very long time at this rate, but once I get a few dozen ingots, give or take, then I should be able to craft up the upgrade kits that will lead us into the more power. Okay, so what I might do is look at some other stuff as we wait. Let's see here. Get that quest. So melting mana dust and extractor produces mana, which is okay. So now we can make the mana infused ingots. I mean, we have the fluid too, but we're not going to do it just yet. We could get titanium heavy plating. Avoid dropping it on your foot. That's funny. This special plating is used for 2 things: tier 2 microminers and the space station assembler. So that's going to require an HV compressor specifically, which I think we're fine with. But yeah, titanium plate, and it requires 2 of them. So let's see, recipe, heavy titanium, excuse me, and compressor. Wow, we are out of usable space. Okay. Compressor. Oh, look at that. A extra compressor, and I didn't even make it. HV plates. Did we get any Signalum yet? Yeah, looks like we do. We did. Boom, boom. Nice. And wait for it. There we go. Okay. Let me see what that opens up. There's the quest book. Oh, okay, just this. So, not glowing. Though this one takes a significant amount of time to cook, so be sure to have it going constantly, which we are doing. Signalum is noteworthy as the long-awaited next tier upgrade for your thermal expansion machines and dynamos following reinforced back in MV. Right, and what about this one? Glowing. This one takes a significant amount of power, yada yada. Wires made from Lumium transmit IV power losslessly, and it forms the basis for LUV machine hulls. We're a bit a ways from that, but that's good to know. Okay, so the Signalum upgrade kit. So dynamos will operate at 500% base power and fuel burn rate. Purple tanks. Machines operate. Okay. So we won't be able to make the upgrade just yet, but we're close. Okay, sorry, I got the burps today. So what? All right, this. So we got the plate, the interface. We have this. So let's go and set it up. Boom. Now we need that, and we need a screwdriver and output, and boom. Put that in there. Now where's a good terminal to use? Plate. Okay, that shouldn't take too long to make. And it's almost done. I think. But geez, we got so much platinum here. I might need to go about putting that in a compacting drawer. Nice. So here's the plating. Now, that should open up the way for Microminer tier 2. Okay. Tier second, or no, the second Microminer. This uses a extended crafting table, so it's not possible to automate the miner itself with AE2 just yet. This requires more advanced technology, not easy to access until tier 4 Microminer. You can make it semi-automatically by pre-stocking the components you need and filling up the extended table. The Microminer can get you bauxite, niobium, copper, tungstate scheelite, cassiterite, and radium salt, as well as the stellar creation data, which will be used for much later. So yeah, that whole thing I did about the chalcopyrite, that opens up osmium and iridium for us, which will allow us to make a block that will allow us to automate the extended tables. But we still have yet to even make the tier 1 Microminer. So let me just look at that. Where? So we still need that and rocket fuel. So yeah, we still got some ways to go. So honestly, I might just do fuel creation. Although we should have most of this stuff. Okay, we don't have hypochlorous yet, but we do have methanol and ammonia. So ammonia. Okay, I don't have it in a bucket. So let's get the buckets ready. Ammonia. Nice. And methanol. Oops. Methanol. Cool. So that's that taken care of. Next up, we want dimethylene. So methanol and ammonia combine together to make dimethylamine. I know you're expecting a Breaking Bad joke here, but I don't want it to go such. I don't know if that's a new quest flavor text or not, but that's pretty funny. Okay, so dimethylamine is going to be ammonia and methanol. Now, typically I made a special compacting room for this kind of thing, but I think we have enough ammonia production that we don't need to worry about it, because we're getting it all from what is effectively sugarcane. Now, let me see something. Did I... Cryogenic gases. I don't think... I don't think I made a storage cell that would hold the chemicals from that compacting room. I might have, but I don't think so. Let's go check on the status of this. Still very full, looks like. I mean, this can't make enough biomass quickly enough. How's this going? What? I didn't mean to do that. Let's go back. Oh my god. There we go. So yeah, this doesn't look to be doing much right now. Wait. It's got the biomass. Oh, isn't it 8 buckets, I think? Yeah. Okay, 8 buckets. Yeah. Yeah, you know, honestly, I might have to like add an extra brewery or so, maybe even add a whole extra row and just send it up into here. Is that okay? No, that's not okay. That's a note for later. But yeah, I mean, it looks like we got plenty of fluid generation in that regard. So we got about 83 buckets of xenon, so we're coming along in that regard too. Down the road, we're gonna need a lot more of that, but yeah, we'll get to that later. Oh boy, it looks like we're coming up on the end of the episode shortly, so let's try and get as much work as we can done. So dimethylamine is gonna need methanol and ammonia, so methanol and ammonia, and then I'm just gonna order a couple of reactors. So while that makes up, I'm going to cut and then come back when I'm ready to make these buckets of fluid. Okay, see you all shortly. Okie doke, we are back, everybody. So I got some reactors here. So let's quickly make quick work of all this. So we're going to need to get that. Oh, what the hell? Why is my sound gone? Oh, I think because I plugged in my microphone, my headset into a different USB port because I was getting static. So I'll fix that in the next episode. Right, so what are we doing in this one? Dimethylene, right? So methanol and ammonia. Okay. So ammonia and methanol. And give it high priority. Cable. I didn't grab cable. Why did I not grab cable? Okay, whatever. So that is gonna get pulled in, I hope. Did I do it right? Okay, there it goes. So that's gonna pull in ammonia. And while it does that, let me just tweak this setup. So controller, there we go. Boom. So now that's filling up again. Still filling up. Let me get some buckets, because buckets will be good. So, oh, so it's gonna make water for us, so we'll get some water back that way at least. Oh, there's dimethylamine. Now we'll do that. Emit when bucket levels are above, yeah, okay. And then cable all the way down the side here. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Crowbar, get rid of that. Okay, now output. God damn it. There we go, okay. Fluid. And get the faces. Bada boom. There we go, okay. I wanted to make sure I got the right side. I think everything's good here. So that's gonna keep going until we get 64 buckets. We have a bucket of dimethylamine. All right, so that's good. Let's look at our quest book real quick. Complete that. Chloramine, we don't have hypochlorous acid yet. Water and chlorine can be combined to make hypochlorous acid. If you add mercury to catalyze the reaction, the yield's better. Do we have much in the way of mercury? Oh yeah, we got plenty. Okay. So let me grab a bucket. Grab some of that mercury. Okay. So like I said, we need mercury, water, and chlorine. I can click the right terminal. I can get the chlorine. Okay. Do we need a circuit for this? No circuit. Okay, cool. Oh, too far. All right, come back. Oh, put this one right here, and then we'll do a pump, wrench, import, boom, boom, boom. Now for the controller, can't do it yet. I keep forgetting. There we go. And rotate it back. Get our emitter. And yeah, I think I'll go down here. Actually, there we go. So let's turn that off. Plug this in. Okay. So that's going to fill up shortly. While that does that, I'm going to get that ready for output. And I don't need these buckets anymore, so I'll put those back and get some fresh buckets. So this is going to take a while. Did I put water in? Mercury, chlorine, dimethylamine. Why did I get dimethylamine? Did I? Hypo. Yeah, water. Whoops. Water. There it is. There we go. That should be working now, right? Properly. Wait for it. There we go. So we'll get a bucket of the hypochlorous, and we are going to want, oh, let me get that. Okay. 64 buckets, see when those are above, and then output, and boom. This shouldn't have to make too much, but yeah, about 6 crafts basically. Okay, what next? Chloramine. So hypochlorous acid and ammonia combined together make chloramine. So now we need the hypochlorous and the ammonia. Oh, I didn't put the, oh, never mind. Ammonia. Okay. And before I do anything else, I'll rotate this around, add the terminal, and rotate. Okay. Now at the pump, screwdriver, import, cable. Okay. So we needed the ammonia and the hypochlorous. That should be going in nicely. So all of this is going to build up together and eventually backlog, hopefully. I mean, we've got enough ammonia to last us for a while, so I will need to add more biomass makers, right? So that will be a thing. I'll probably do that off camera and then come back and show you. So there we go. Chloramine is done. But now we want to make sure that this doesn't make too much. So 64,000 buckets. And wrench. Output. There we go. And those are above. Okay. So that's going to start building up. Hypochlorous. Okay. Lastly, get that nickel, the 1-to-1 dimethylhydrazine bucket. So we're gonna need the dimethylamine and the chloramine to make this bad boy. So, pretty simple. Add the one last reactor up here. Get that wrench, rotate, boom, boom, and there we go. Import, face, output, and face. I didn't want to do that. Crap. Get rid of that. And invert. Okay. Now we need the hypochlorous. What was that again? Dimethylamine and chloramine. Okay. So dimeth and chloramine. Okay. That's gonna fill up, and we are just at the very end of this episode, but I want to get this made up before we end to get a nice title card. I think I'll use the 1-to-1 dimethylamine, or whatever it's called. Come on. There we go. That's gonna take a second to make. It's unfortunate. Looks like it takes about 48 seconds at default, but we're on HV, so that's about 24 to about 12 seconds to make, I think. So there's that. And we get diluted hydrochlorics. We can process this later, but let me just get that. Damn it. Anyway, here's the emitter. 64,000. Okay. So that's gonna process that up and eject, and we're good. Okay. I will see you guys next time. I hope you did enjoy. Please leave a like or comment down below, and I will see you in episode 53. Take care.